Adeyemi is a big name when it comes to fashion in the United Kingdom. He's credited with revolutionizing clothing, making them cosmopolitan, urban, and totally upmarket. Let's find out how he did it and some more. Wale.
Hey,
hi.
How you doing? I'm
how
good.
Are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Good, you too.
Would you call this the factory? Is this the factory? Or?
No, not the factory. This is just a design studio.
Wow.
So this is where we do.
So what are all of these?
These are all collections, samples, and from various seasons. And so it's this is like our little shrine kind of thing.
So how do you know where everything is? Because there's so much going on. How do you organize?
Well, everyone has their own sort of section and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So that's the way we kind of keep it sort of.
But what kind of people do you have working for you?
Designers, marketing, art directors,
Wow.
stylists, photographers, lots of different. There's a big team of us, so I think in any business it's important to have a good team. I'm fortunate enough to have a good team, so it's about making it happen. It's like a family.
So the designs come from your head, and then you say you cut and sew, or how does it work?
Basically, we work on the themes, and then what we're going to do for the season, and then we sort of set the colour tones, and then the feeling of the collection. Wow. And then the designers go off and interpret it in their ways and stuff, and come back, show it to us, say yes, no, da 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 da.
So what's up for today then?
Today I'm just on the way to the store actually. We just opened the store, our first standalone store, flagship store, about a month ago actually. So I'm just on the way there, so you can come take a look.
Of course, let's go. This is it, B-side. Nice. This is the showroom.
This is our spot. This is our spot.
This is nice. So tell me about everything in here. What's all of this?
This is our current collection. This is all the ladies' pieces here, and men. So he had the hats, the bags, the belts, the socks, everything that we do.
So how did Wale become this revolutionary fashion designer?
How did I like the sound of that actually. Just through really hard work and sort of determination. I've always been into fashion.
A lot of people say that the fashion designer creates the trend and then the superstar follows and the rest of us, kind of like copy, How do you know where to start from? How do you know what trends to set?
I think it's a feeling. I think, being around, a place like this and living in London, I'm sort of blessed to be around, living in a very multicultural society. So you see lots of different things, different cultures, and that's very inspiring. And I think that, just as a designer, when you're out and about, you look at things in different ways, and your mind's constantly thinking of new ideas and silhouettes and stuff. And so you can never really sort of stop or pause. It's always an ongoing thing. You're always on fast forward. Do
you appreciate being labelled as the one who started urban culture as far as clothing is concerned? Yeah,
I mean, that's a great honour. I think that obviously when I got into the business, there wasn't that many people doing it, so it was people a little bit odd, like.
What is that?
You're doing clothing kind of thing. But I've had an amazing time, and I do see that as an honour, and obviously I was honoured when I went to the Buckingham Palace and got an MBE, so it was quite nice to realise how far.
Tell us about how that happened.
I was actually in town with my assistant. I'd been in the States for a little while. I was working with a company called New Era. I was a creative director there. So I've been travelling a lot backwards and forwards. I was back here for a day or two, and I got a call when I was in the West End, and she said, my assistant answered the phone and she said, it's a call for you from the Cabinet Office. And I was like, Cabinet Office?
Prank call or something?
And I was thinking, what was it, a parking ticket or something like that? And I was going like that to one of the phone, to say I'm not here, to say I'm not here. And so they said, no, she wants to speak to us. So I spoke to them and they said, we'd just like to let you know that you've been awarded for an MBE. Will you accept? And I was like, how did you get my number?
But you also said you have a gallery, a showing at a gallery?
Yeah, we're showing at a gallery just up the road, which I can take you to if you like, actually.
Of course,
just,
let's go. So Wale, we started talking about you being able to help other people, like through this exhibition and the like. When you started, did you have that kind of support system? Did you have a place to belong?
My place to belong was really my friends, really. I think that's how I sort of started the business. I used to test a lot of things on it. They were like the guinea pigs, So I'd try and like make shirts and stuff, and I'd say, I'll wear this out and see the sort of reaction you get. So that was my sort of foundation. This is the crew.
Hi crew, how are
This
you?
is Angelo, he's the curator here.
Angelo, nice to meet you. Anita.
Expo 17 presented is by B-side by Wale, and obviously it's with Scratch. And Scratch, there have been the nightclubs, biggest promoters in the early 90s, and they booked people like the Roots in. They had the Far Side performing for them. Eminem actually performed as the first artist in this country when he was unknown with them lot. So the collaboration between me and them, Scratch, was actually kind of essential almost in a way to bring that feeling over, you know.
So this is the B-side logo.
Yeah, it's a B-side logo and there's different illustrations inside them. So this is a t-shirt that we did, a limited edition for the store opening. So I can show you all that stuff as well.
For someone who's lived all your life outside of Africa, where do you think we're going with our fashion industry when you look at it now from where you sit?
I think there's lots of different, I mean, I know people from all over Africa, different areas and stuff, and everyone has their own sort of flavour. But I think a lot of people think it's like the bling, the Hermes and Louis Vuitton and stuff like that. Okay, yes, a lot of people aspire and like that, but there's also, there's a lot of people who've got their own individual amazing style, which people don't really know about, or some that they might look at and think, oh, if it's not expensive, some people don't embrace it, but it's about style. It's not really about expense, it's about style, it's about how you interpret your own style.